Valencia, the new kid on the block, has started to shine brighter and brighter for many expats who like to move to Spain. The city promises laid-back vibe and eternal sun. Don't go anywhere, because I promise you, this video would make you forget about Barcelona and Madrid. Let us not waste another second and dive right into it. Valencia is the third largest city in Spain after Madrid and Barcelona, surpassing 800,000 inhabitants in the municipality. The port of Valencia is the fifth busiest container port in Europe and the busiest container port on the Mediterranean Sea. Hey, this title belongs to us! We will discuss that in another episode. Valencia was the capital of Spain when Joseph Bonaparte moved to court there in the summer of 1812. It also served as the capital between 1936 and 1937 during the Second Spanish Republic. The city is situated on the banks of the Turia, on the east coast of the Iberian Peninsula, fronting the Gulf of Valencia on the Mediterranean Sea. Its historic center is one of the largest in Spain. The Albufeira Lagoon, located about 12 kilometers south of the city proper, originally was a saltwater lagoon. However, it has eventually become a freshwater lagoon as it has progressively decreased in size. The Albufeira and its environment are exploited for the cultivation of rice and for hunting and fishing purposes. Valencia has a subtropical Mediterranean climate with mild winters and hot, dry summers. Its average annual temperature is 18.3 degrees during the day and 13.8 degrees during the night. During its coldest month, January, the temperature usually ranges from 14 to 20 degrees during the day. During the hottest months, July and August, the maximum temperature during the day usually is about 30 degrees Celsius, which is much more bearable compared to the weather in that time of the year in south of Spain. The city would offer you also one of the highest amounts of sunshine hours per year in Europe, rivaled only by Malta and Sicily. Valencia's historic center, the Ciutat Vella, is practically a city within a city. It's filled with narrow, cobbled streets, some medieval Christian towers and monuments, the 13th century cathedral and remains of Moorish walls, all reminders of Valencia's 2,000-year-old history. The city is surrounded by huerta, the orchard-style green belt allowing you to explore small villages and hamlets surrounded by rice, tiger nut, onion or artichoke fields or orange and almond groves. A bit further away you can find high-quality living and village life in the river valleys to the west of the city, the mountains to the northwest or by the rice paddies to the south. Public transport will take you there and back easily and efficiently to explore. And of course the beaches. There are too many to mention them all, but some I would recommend are El Saler Beach, Sagunto Beach, Culera, Northern Costa Blanca, Playa de Malvarrosa Beach, Playa de la Patacona Beach, Alboraya, Playa Sa Playa Beach. Now let's move on to the more practical things. Valencia is quite affordable compared to other major cities in Spain. The cost of living is somewhat similar to cities like Prague, Lisbon or Tallinn. From all categories, food and public transport are especially cheap. Valencia is actually a very flat city with many bike paths, so it's ideal for cycling as cheap and efficient form of commuting. Don't push it too hard on your way to work though. A single person would normally need around 580 euros per month without rent. Renting one bedroom flat outside the city center would cost you another 500 bucks. Other expenses such as utilities, gym memberships and restaurants tend to be quite affordable. The average salary in the city is about 1,400 euros, so as long as you find a stable job, you would be able to live quite comfortably. The city enjoyed a very stable economic growth before the crisis of 2008. Tourism aside, the biggest industries in the city are construction, telecommunications, and transport. The city maintains an important industrial base with 8.5% of the population employed in the sector. For instance, there is a very large Ford factory located within the suburbs. Agricultural activities are not that common, with only 1.9% of the population employed in the sector. This is mainly because of the dry and rocky lands that surround Valencia. The healthcare system in Spain is one of the best healthcare systems in the world, with no upfront payments required from patients, other than paying only part of the prescription costs. About 10% of Spain's GDP is spent on healthcare. Spain's healthcare system system is the 6th best in the European Union, with 4 doctors for every 1,000 people. Pollution in Valencia is low to moderate. The city is especially proud of its high quality of tap water and high garbage disposal satisfaction. Valencia is also very proud of its well-maintained parks. Some of the most notable ones include the Botanic Garden, El Jardín de las Hespérides, Los Jardines de Viveros, Los Jardines de Monforte, and others. Normally, the city does not have any big issues with traffic. On average, commuting to work takes about 30 minutes, which is quite standard for a city of this size. And now you know what comes next. The Valencians are extremely welcoming and friendly. They love the outdoor lifestyle, and everybody from all ages seems to enjoy socializing on any day of the week. Valencia is the 3rd largest city in Spain and the 24th most populous municipality in the European Union. Between 2007 and 2008, there was a 14% increase in the foreign-born population of Valencia, with the largest numeric increases by country being Bolivia, Romania, and Italy. The largest groups of foreign-born residents in Valencia in 2018 were Ecuador, Colombia, Bolivia, and Romania. Spanish and Valencian are the 2 official languages. Spanish is of course the predominant language in the region. According to 2019 study, 76% of the residents of the entire commune speak only Spanish in their daily life, whereas only 1.6% speak only Valencian. The University of Valencia was founded in 1499, being one of the oldest surviving universities in Spain. It was listed as one of the 4 leading universities in Spain in 2011. In 2012, Boston's Berklee College of Music opened a satellite campus at the Palau de las Arts Reina Sofia, its first and only international campus outside the US. Valencia is known for the local festival Les Falles, Paella Valenciana, traditional Valencian ceramics and craftsmanship in traditional dress, the architecture of the City of Arts and Sciences designed by Santiago Calatrava and Felix Candela. Valencia was once the site of the Formula 1 European Grand Prix, first hosting the event on the 24th of August 2008, but was dropped at the beginning of the Grand Prix 2013 season. The city, however, still hosts the annual MotoGP race at the Circuit Ricardo Tomo. Valencia is known for its gastronomic culture. The paella was born in Valencia. Other traditional dishes of the region include fideuà, arroz a banda, arroz negre, fartons, buñuelos, the Spanish omelette, and others. Every year, the 5 days and nights from 15th to 19th of March, called Fallas, are a continual festival in Valencia. The Fallas is an enduring tradition in Valencia and other towns in the Valencian community, where it has become an important tourist attraction. The festival began in the 18th century and came to be celebrated on the night of the feast day of Saint Joseph, the patron saint of carpenters, with the burning of waste planks of wood from their workshops, as well as worn-out wooden objects brought by people in the neighborhood. This tradition continued to evolve, and eventually the parrots were dressed with clothing to look like people. These were the first ninots, with features identifiable as being those of a well-known person from the neighborhood, often added as well. Some of the most notable sites of Valencia include Cathedral of Valencia, the Gothic courtyard of the Palace of the Admiral of Aragon, Convento de Santo Domingo, Loggia della Seda, L'Hemispheric, the IMAX Dome Cinema, Museo de las Cinetas Príncipe Felipe, Asut del Lord Bridge and L'Agora behind, Real Colegio Seminario del Corpus Christi. The city has numerous squares and gardens. The largest plaza in Valencia is the Plaza del Ayuntament. It is home to the city hall on its western side and the central post office on its eastern side. Valencia is proud of its two most famous football clubs, Valencia and Levante, with the first one hosting their games at Mestalla, which has a capacity of 49,000 seats. The city also has several rugby and American football teams, and here resides the governing body of the rugby league in Spain. Apparently, Valencia is twinned with many cities and towns across the world, with the most notable ones being Mainz, Bologna, Odessa, and Osaka. I'm sure when it comes to one of the biggest and most fun cities in Spain, it is impossible to not miss anything. I encourage you to share your experiences from Valencia in the comments section below. If you would like to support me, I have actually made some maps of Valencia in the past. You can order your poster today from my Etsy shop. I will put a link in the description. They come in various sizes and colors, and I'm sure they would be a great addition to your home. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm just warming up.